There's a whole lot of variables that go into all of those things. We are talking about like making sure like, okay, is the model the right weight? Is the studio in the right place? Is the lighting okay? Is the makeup artist okay? How many times do we have to shoot this in order to get it right? Are all the camera angles correct? Right? And all of these details, that takes a whole lot of, tediousness or whatnot. Sometimes it can even take, hours or even days on end. And I guess you could say, like, I am not surprised by business owners themselves deciding, like, you know what? I think I'm going to trust the AI influencer more than I trust the human influencer. So, yeah, it's not too much of a surprise to me.
Mm.
I get it. And it's not to say that the AI influencer is better than the human influencer, right? I think that there's room for both. However, what I've seen trending in real time is how many business owners are relieved at the fact of like, oh my goodness, there's AI. That means that I don't have to deal too much with humans and their variables.
Mm.
I'm seeing that and I'm hearing that across the board, right? Because sometimes you just want to run a business. You don't necessarily want to run people. That's frustrating.
Mm.
Because then, right?
Mm.
Because then you got to deal with their hangups and their stories and all of their problems as well, and a lot of times they don't just want to work for you. They want to be your buddy, and it's like, I don't need a buddy. I really just need you to execute on this, and I need you to do a really great job, um and I need you to care about the job that you're doing, and I need you to go home. That's
You
it.
know, that's the weird thing. It's like, because I've dealt with people that where I've supported them on stuff, and maybe it worked out, maybe it didn't. And when it did work out, the next biggest fear was like, okay, what kind of person are you? Because what happens is that um people, whatever it is that you are, like being rich and famous makes you more of what you are, right? Like Taylor Swift, for example, was always a pretty generous person who wanted to feed the homeless and stuff. So when she became a billionaire, she would just do these outrageously generous things. Like every city she goes to, she fills up the food banks. She gave her staff like these insanely large bonus checks. Did anybody hear about that? I mean, shout out to this white lady. I ain't gonna, I gotta give her props. I mean, she was giving checks to her team members of like $750,000, and the truck driver would get $250,000. I mean, it was real money, and I love that because she learned something that I wish every billionaire understood, is that you can really help a lot of people and still be rich.